It's time to take this fight to an all-new front. Go behind the scenes. Be the first to know about our exclusives. And stay connected. Only one man has what it takes to bring the fun of Comic-Con right to your screen. Victory Seekers, you're watching Kickin' It with Onrie. I'm your host, Onrie Compen, and I'm your co-host. I got someone here, a surprise for you guys tonight. My co-host is in the house. I'm bringing him on in just a second here. But before that, let's get all the banners and everything up and running. How y'all doing tonight? Let me know how y'all doing. And let's get everything up here the way we got it. We got a great show planned for you guys tonight. Lots of cool stuff on our collectibles banner here. And get ready, guys. Get freaking ready. All right? Because tonight I'm bringing my co-host on. You're watching Kickin' It with Onrie and Kevin. And we're bringing Kevin in here. Kevin, how you doing, sir?
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. I am so happy to have you here and for all of our fans to get a chance to meet you. And tonight I figured we'd give you a chance to tell us about all our collectibles and stuff we have for sale. We're going to mix things up tonight, folks, so it's going to be a little bit different than what we had yesterday. Actually, very different because Kevin's shop is set up in Maryland, so he's got a completely different inventory set than I do. And a great price range on everything. Kevin's got some really, really good deals on everything tonight. So I'm going to be engaging with you guys. If you're interested in anything, just write it in the comments section. We'll put it aside for you. And then we're going to move on. And I just went into the ammo bunker for Eastern Shin, and I found some pretty cool stuff in there. So Kevin's familiar with it too. And so we're going to kind of go back and forth with everything. But I'm going to kick it over to Kevin. And he's going to start walking us through all of our collectible stuff. Take it away, Kevin.
How's it going, guys? It's a pleasure to be here, Onrie. I'm glad I'm kicking it with you. I'm here to discuss one of the side businesses got going on, and it's Hunter Killer Collectibles. And what that is, it's a collection of things we've acquired as well as our own personal collections from when we were a child. But we have all kinds of things going on. We got great deals. We got graphic novels. We have single issues. We have key issues. We have special variants that aren't available anymore. We got all sorts of things. We got old fire trucks, you know.
Hey, Kevin, why don't you tell them about those bundle deals we got?
These bundle deals? Yeah, sure, no problem. What we have right here is we have a prepackaged bundle deal. Now, that's a mystery deal. It's guaranteed to be Marvel and or DC. Now, we got 10 comics packaged in this nice, beautiful package. You see them all. They're all packaged the same. Very nice, very clean. 10 comics, $10. Okay, it's a great deal right now. We're doing a very big special because we can't be with you at Comic-Con. We, like Onrie said, we're trying to stay connected with you guys and be more involved. So we're going to offer more packages, more deals.
Yep.
Also, we have a two graphic novel situation here where we're offering 2 graphic novels guaranteed to be personally picked by Onrie or myself. Marvel and or DC for $15. It's another great deal you got going on. Now these are, like I said, prepackaged, nice envelope, nice clean, has our logo on it, and we guarantee you should be happy with your purchase. So please feel free to contact us. You know, we have all these available. You see we have a bunch of them. I'm not short of inventory. You can see I got boxes, I got racks here. Now, Onrie, speaking of the rack, I want to go ahead and jump to it if you don't mind. Now we
absolutely. And one other thing we should add, Kev, our surprise key bundles. You want?
Sure.
Yeah. So sure. just adding to what you had over here. So you can just hold that up. Inside the package that Kevin's got there is a surprise key title or title with a key character that has a first appearance in there that has not appeared in a Marvel movie yet. We focus more on the hero side because the villain, comics tend to not generate as much value over time we've kind of noticed that. So we
absolutely, but at the same time, we've also had a few that we didn't expect to go ahead and increase.
Yes, and so for a flat $30, you get a key title in there, worth the value of what you're buying, and yeah, it's gonna be cool stuff. But go ahead, Kevin, take it away with our rack over there, and have fun with it, man.
Just to add on, each key issue that you purchase is going to be worth at the very least what you purchased it at.
Yep.
All you got to do is pay shipping, and it comes right to you.
Yep. And we ship everything media mail, guys. So you're looking at maybe another $3. We're going to handle all the packaging for you, and it's gonna appear at your doorstep in solid condition. If there's ever a problem, you just let me or Kevin know. We'll take care of you.
Absolutely, we'll get it righted for sure. So branching into something else, we're going into this rack here. We put together a collection of random things. Now, these are all different collectibles that we believe are sought after and or valuable. So we have different specials. So we don't just want to show you the Marvel, the DC, just the Spider-Man or the Batman. We want to show you everything. So we got a different variety here, anywhere from Adventures into Fear to Dork. We got Turok. That used to be a cool video game. Remember that, Onrie?
Oh yeah, but hey, Kev, why don't you start off at the top, pull off those books, and then show it to the to everyone so that they can see the comics, because we're a little bit far back. Just show us everything on that rack, starting from the top left.
Sure, no problem. We were. I was going to get to that eventually. I just wanted to.
Oh, okay. You just wanted to. Sorry, I'm rushing you, dude.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
We're on the goddamn clock, dude. You only have all night, man.
Yeah, your anxiety.
I could see Kitsune is really losing his patience here. He wants to know some deals we got going on here.
Oh, I tell you what, Kitsune, you're a great creator, and appreciate you watching our show.
Good people.
Absolutely good people. So some cool things we got going on. Starting at the top, we have different variant ranges of price for collectible comics. One of my favorites right here is actually this is Adventures into Fear with Man-Thing. Now, this is actually a first appearance of Howard the Duck. So right now we got a grade edition. It's probably, I'm not a grader, but it's probably on the higher scale grade. We got it going for $100. Look, this is a great collection to add. Also, we have different other things like Avengers. This is an old comic. It's going for $15. This is Adventures 179. And the cool thing about this is it's the introduction of Bloodhawk.
Can you bring it just a little bit closer so we can see it?
Sure. It's got a cool cover. The art was done well, and it's actually pretty well thought out. It's not just a book that was just put together. A lot of time went into this particular book.
And what's cool is we still haven't seen this character appear in a Marvel movie yet. And like I said just now too, like, the whole thing about the villains and stuff, like a lot of them seem to have been kind of like brushed off to the side to make space for like Thanos and stuff,
they really cleared the path to bring that character to life, to, I guess, give him the credit he's supposedly due. Thanos is a great character, don't get me wrong, but his powers were limited in different areas. I think it was just all over the place. Yeah,
it's cool. I think some of the other like less powerful villains also have the ability to be more interesting too.
Yeah.
I actually, being honest, I haven't read that issue of Avengers, but for $15, I really think that's a deal. I mean, that character still hasn't shown up in a movie. He shows up in a movie. That book is guaranteed to at least double in value, and that's the least. And I get it. It's never going to be like this book that's going to be like worth hundreds of dollars. But then again, you never know. I mean, anything's possible right now. And that's what's cool about being in the collectibles business.
That's the best part about it. One thing, one man's trash, another man's treasure. You just, that can be said to the end of time. And
absolutely.
That's how collectibles are created. Somebody's wanting something.
Yep.
And a lot of things about collecting is preserving history, tradition in this industry. There's a lot of old schoolers out there that aren't big fans of the new school. They appreciate it, but when it comes to collecting, they still aren't into new stuff, you know.
For sure.
I heard a guy we're acquainted with does Ninja Turtles. I think his name's Ben Bishop. He's pretty incredible what he does, but that doesn't mean that a lot of the old schoolers are hip to his artistic ways.
Absolutely. It's talking to Ben, he's been working a lot of angles like digitally, and he's been doing really well on convention fronts. And he's now working with, what's cool, Kev? He's working on this new Ninja Turtles book with Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird. They're the guys who created Ninja Turtles. And he's doing a story with them called The Last Ronin, which is about like the last Ninja Turtle, but they haven't like revealed who it is.
That's what Ronin is, right? A samurai with no master. So
yeah. So it's like the last Ninja Turtle story. There's only one who's left, and they don't tell us who it is. We won't know who it is until we pick up issue 1.
It's gonna be Raph.
Oh. Probably. Hold on, let me see if there's a way for me to get on here too, because I think people want to see. Oh no, let's make you the bigger one. I want to see you be big. No. Nobody wants to see this. Nobody wants to see this face. They want to see Kevin. Sorry, y'all just gonna have to hear me coming off panel here. All right, what's the next book on our list?
Forget our banter. I want to go into something else that I think is pretty special. We got a couple different Death Stars. If you're not familiar with that, it's Jim Starlin stuff. They're both signed, going for $25. They're great covers, great reads actually, and we have them signed personally by Jim Starlin at one of the Comic Cons we were working at, and they can be yours for just $25 a pop.
Yeah, and those are worth it too, for sure, because Starlin, like, he's gonna blow up with Dreadstar. It's gonna happen sooner than we all think, because
look where he's Thanos.
He's the guy who created Thanos. He's the guy who did so much during his tenure at Marvel and DC. He's still like doing stuff with Thanos now. Like, he's all over the place, and I really do think Dreadstar has the potential to be like the next big thing.
I think Dreadstar could be a very big thing. I'm not sure we're quite ready for it, but it would definitely be a cool character to see cinematically.
Absolutely. All right, what else you got, man?
You know what? I got a couple things. I really like the Spawn 300, so I got a couple different variants of it.
Show us the variants. You want to hear something cool about how big of a milestone that is? Like, when Todd McFarlane started Spawn, his main goal was to get to issue 300. That was like his sort of like the mountain peak that he was searching for. And these variants
are my favorite. Keep talking, Onrie. I'm just going to
No. Go ahead. I thought you were going to say something, but obviously this one, very symbolic. Amazing Spider-Man 300, ironically, is a book that Todd McFarlane drew. It was the first appearance of Venom, first full appearance of Venom. And the cover of Spawn 300 and this variation is sort of like a nod to that work that Todd did. I think it's a very symbolic cover, really nice variant. Kevin, what's the price we got on that bad boy?
This price, actually, we are open to offers on these books, on these particular variants.
Okay, cool.
And we're allowing the customers to price them themselves. If we like their price, we'll ship it right to them.
Awesome, excellent. And show us the other variants we got.
Check this one out. This is one of my favorites. I like it because I really like when color is left alone and it's just black and white. Let me get a little closer so you can see.
Yeah, perfect. Oh, that's a dope cover. That is a badass cover.
One of my favorites.
And I agree with you. There is something to be said about black and white art. I love just looking at inks.
Sometimes less is more,
Absolutely.
This is a good one. This was actually one of our favorite colored ones that we chose.
Oh, hell yeah. That's Greg Capullo's art. So you want to know what's cool about Greg Capullo?
Tell him.
He came on Spawn, and it was the first artist, I believe, besides Tony Daniel, to pick up from where Todd McFarlane left off. And was a regular artist on Spawn, and he just did some incredible work. That eventually led to a stunning run on Batman with Scott Snyder. I mean, Greg Capullo, one of the most celebrated artists in comics, fantastic artist and he's just he's a nice guy too. Totally very kind man. And then you got the blank cover here, I see.
Oh yes, the blank cover's fantastic. One
Oh,
thing.
you can.
Yep.
Sorry, go ahead. Finish up what you were saying, Kevin. I cut you off. I'm sorry.
A lot of people like to go ahead and acquire some of the artists' custom art when they have the blank variants. Also, I think it's cool just because, I don't know, something about just Spawn being on top of here, 300, nothing here.
And you know what's cool? You can hire an artist like Christy Shin.
Yep.
And she can do a commission and totally draw up on that. You can even get Mog Park to do it. You can get anybody to draw on that cover and make it whatever you want, and it would be freaking badass. Just hit us up, and we'll put you in touch with these artists because they want to connect with you guys, and their work is stunning, and they want, like, we're all trying to stay connected, and we could do that in ways that we could never do it when we were at Comic-Con. This is amazing. All right, Kevin, what else we got? What else we got on our rack there, brother?
Onrie, we got this is Onrie's favorites right here. This is the 2099 series, number ones that we got.
Yes. Oh yeah, baby.
I love the Ghost Rider one and the Spider-Man one. So this is Ghost Rider 2099 series, number one. This book particularly, I think, is going for what, like $15?
We'll do it for 10. We'll do it for 10.
Do it for 10?
Yep, and we'll even throw in free shipping on that bad boy.
Absolutely. Also, Doom 2099.
Yep, Doom 2099 number one.
This one, we'll probably do all these for 10. What do you think?
Oh yeah, each one of these is 10. Ravage 2099 still has not appeared in it, and none of these characters have appeared in Marvel movies yet. Laugh them off right now, but one of these days these books are going to be worth something, and you want them in your collection.
And saving the best for last, I'm very confident that Spider-Man 2099 series will make a cinematic appearance within the next 5 years.
Oh, absolutely. He's already been announced in Enter the Spider-Verse number 2. Is it?
Yeah, they have a tendency to announce things and then hold.
Yeah, that's true. That's also true.
But these books, so right now, look what I got. I got, what, 4 2099 books. I'll probably do all of them for $20. You wouldn't have to pay for all of them for $30. You wouldn't have to pay for shipping.
Yep, we got you covered on that front.
Absolutely.
Mel, Mog, how you guys doing? Good to have you on the show. Thank you for joining us. Tim, I see here we don't have anything CGC graded tonight. We're just kind of sticking with books that are kind of like mid-range right now. We are working on acquiring more graded stuff. So if there's anything you're looking for in particular, let us know. We can hunt it down for you, and or if we can't find it, we'll direct it. We'll direct you in a place where you can get it at the best price possible.
Absolutely. We do have a few signed things right now, but graded, unfortunately, not tonight.
Yep. All right, but we do have some first appearances on here that are pretty cool. So you can always get these books slabbed too. Just because we don't have them slabbed doesn't mean you can't do it yourself. It's not very expensive to just reach out to CGC and have them do it for you. They slab books for like $40. It's really not that hard. You set up an account, you can ship books directly to them, and they'll grade them for you and ship them right back to your house.
Yep. Used to be you could catch them at a Comic-Con and get them slabbed, but this is how we're staying connected today.
Yes, absolutely. Kevin, what else we got on our rack, brother?
Well, we varied to the 2099. Why don't we just go down? These are some key issues that people recognize the titles. Wolverine number 9. Just an older series from Wolverine. Marvel Comics presents. It was a pretty good run. So it's like I said, it's creme de la creme, but this is just cool.
Yeah, we're just picking stuff out.
People are bored. So these are cool stories. They're very well written. Everything we've got here. We've read just about any of them. Some fun stuff. We got some real fun stuff. I thought this was cool. Take a look at that. This one's called Dork.
It's the story of a dork.
Story of life.
How much are we selling that for?
This one we're selling for $5.
And we'll throw in free shipping out here. We'll shipping is free, folks.
So get out comics.
Go ahead and claim it while you can. We only got one copy left.
One copy. Some cool things is this is also done by a very special guy to Onrie. His name's David Anthony Kraft. He's also signed this.
Yep.
The Masterworks. Onrie, you want to elaborate on that?
Yeah. So David Anthony Kraft, my cohort on Yisun Shin, he actually wrote issues 2 through 24 of the Savage She-Hulk. So when Stan Lee initially created this character, he did it because he was trying to make sure that no other TV network could do it before him. So like there was the $6 million man, and then they made like some female version of it. So the Hulk show was on at the time, the one with starring Lou Ferrigno, and so basically Stan created the character overnight, and then he asked someone to take on from there, and David Anthony Kraft, he jumped on board, and he really built out the character. He created the world around her. He created her personality. He really developed She-Hulk. Yep. And so when I had Dak come to visit me in Chicago, I had him sign these books. They're going for you guys right now. We're doing them for $100. And actually that's our only copy in stock. And really
already sold.
Yeah. And what's really cool about this, guys, is that this Masterworks, Dak really went out of his way with this one. I remember when he was working on this, he wrote the foreword to it, and he went out of his way to do it. He even name dropped Yisun Shin in this book, which is really awesome. And like he included a lot of his original layouts in the back, and like a lot of stuff that he contributed to the book. So like this is kind of like the Yisun Shin graphic novel on, but like with original stuff that Dak did, and in terms of like the extra bonus content, you're really getting your bang for your buck. This is not just something that is worth reading. It's something that's worth belonging in your collection. It really is. It's totally worth it.
Especially because she's on screen. She's getting on screen.
Yep. Excellent. Kevin, we got a question here. What's the Master of Kung Fu you got back there?
I have 2 of them. I have 46 and I have 42.
Okay, why don't you show them both to us?
Oh, people love this.
Mel, I'm going to take your comment down.
People love this series.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Dude, Masters of Kung Fu, this stuff is so great. And we got a movie coming out soon. I can't wait. Movie's going to be awesome.
They better get it right.
What do we got on these books, Kevin? What are they going for?
There we go. Can you see?
I don't think we can see the price. You mind just telling us?
I want you to guess. No. We got $5 on each one of these.
Awesome. $5 on each one of those. And actually, what's kind of cool about this, Master of Kung Fu, I believe all the villains had one-time appearances. So every single time you see a villain, it's a first appearance. Don't quote me on that, but that's just kind of the impression I get from the book. And again, this character is he's coming right up on in the movies. We're going to see him very soon. AJ.
Yeah, don't you have the appearance of Shang at your house? Or
I have it. I showed it off yesterday, I believe. So if you guys are interested, we got the first appearance of Shang-Chi, and that is going for $300 right now. AJ, how you doing, man? I'm gonna ship out your poster on Monday, along with all of the orders we got yesterday, which we are so grateful for. Thank you so much. And Kevin, you got a question? Do you have any Richie Rich?
Hello, Melissa Pusker Allen. Yes, we do. We have, I think, one Richie Rich. I got to dig through to find it, but I remember seeing one. If you want to hold on to it for you.
Issue 1 of they rebooted Masters of Kung Fu, and yes, that did come out this Wednesday. Have you read it yet, Mel? And he'll answer us, but keep going, Kevin. Hey, we'll show him the Captain America bicentennial.
That was I was going to finish with the graphic novels at the
Oh,
bottom
okay, cool.
rack, and then I was going to move on to the giant.
Sorry, I'm pushing you.
You are, but it's okay.
You're such a good friend. You put up with so much abuse from me. I'm sorry, brother.
Masterworks, and like we said, we're just talking about books that are good reads. You're bored right now. You're in a house. Some people still haven't gone back to work because of what's going on. So, Guardians of the Galaxy, another great one. This one's going for $5. It's a graphic novel, softback. It's a beautiful book. It's pretty much in brand new condition. No dents, no corner mess ups, and the art in it is very well done. So
I agree.
It's a good read. Just another thing to keep in mind.
$5 on that one, folks.
$5. So
yep.
We got all kinds of crazy things.
Kitsune's asking what our weirdest book is. I think that dork book was it, but is there anything else that's like super freaking weird?
I mean, how about Jackie Chan?
Oh,
Pops.
pretty cool. That's not easy.
He's explosive. Explosive.
There you go.
We got all kinds of weird things. We got Slack Rod.
We got 100 Bullets down there, volume 1. I see another $5 on that bad boy.
Yeah, $5 on 100 Bullets, and this is a 1-inch thick book.
Yep, volume 1. That's a pretty cool series. Brian Azzarello, just incredible artwork as well. I forgot the artist's name is skipping my mind. Who is it, Kevin?
Edward Rizzo.
Edward Rizzo, yeah, that's right.
All right.
So when Brian Azzarello was writing this book, he was basically like writing the CTA and like listening to people have conversations in order to help him like write sharper dialogue. And I think that's just really cool. And for $5, that first trade is yours, and it's definitely worth the read. Definitely belongs in your collection.
Absolutely. All right.
Captain America Bicentennial, dude. What is it? Jack Kirby on writing and art. Some good stuff right there.
Check it out. I got it out of that old doll bag. I wanted to show you.
Love the cover on that too. How like melts like
still shiny. It's not faded.
Yeah. But like the artwork is great. Like, Kirby had such a great sense of composition.
So many different meanings here. You got cavalry, you got space people on the right-hand side. You've got all kinds of different things. So you got notice the flag, old school.
Yep.
It's just an old school way of thinking, an old school way of illustrating as well as telling a story. Captain America was pretty much a real character almost. It was great imagination at a time that was really bad in America when he came out. So,
absolutely.
It's a big one. It's a giant. It's the Bicentennial. I don't know. I'm feeling kind of nice about this one, Onrie. What are you thinking?
Normally, Kevin, I think we had that at 50. I would do that at 45.
I was going to say 40.
40, all right. You calling it?
Say 40. Somebody
45.
wants bad boy.
Yep. And just so you guys know, this is, the shopping show, but you are not obligated to buy right now. If you need some time to think about any of the books we're showing you tonight, it's totally cool. You can message us in the comments. We are listening. We were watching around the clock. We were wheeling and dealing 24/7. Let us know if you see anything that you are looking for. Just let us know, and we will take care of you.
Please. And look at this old school illustrations. Look at the way they.
Oh, I mean, there's no question. It's Jack Kirby. You don't get better than that.
So we got the Bicentennial here. I'll go ahead and rewrap that myself in a little bit.
Excellent, Kevin. And we're coming to the halfway mark of today's show. Why don't you show us one more book, and then we're gonna switch over to Yi.
Bam!
Oh, bam! Oh, the heckler.
How about the heckler? You remember this?
Who did this?
This is a DC character. Let's see. Keith Griffin, Tom and Mary Bierbaum, and Malcolm Jones III.
Is that Keith Giffen or Griffin?
Giffen. Did I say Griffin?
Yes. No, it's all right. That's how I heard it. You're fine.
No, I'm sorry if I said it incorrectly.
Don't worry about it, dude.
A fun character. Great read.
What are we doing that for?
This one, I got a little bit of a series of the Heckler. So I got 3 books, all going for, I'll get rid of all of them for $7.
$7 for 3 comics. First appearance, first 3 issues, $7. You guys let us know. We will take care of you.
Absolutely. Onrie, how are we doing on time, buddy?
We're doing great, man. We're at the 30-minute mark. You first off, guys, if you're all watching right now and you're sitting in your room, please give Kevin a huge round of applause. I think he did a phenomenal job today. Excellent. And tomorrow we're going to switch things up completely. Kevin, what are we going to have on our collectibles table tomorrow?
We might even switch away from comics. You never know. We might go maybe some toys, video games, maybe some sports. We have a pretty big inventory, so we got a lot to offer you.
Excellent. All right, folks, let's take it over. Kevin, you're going to help me pitch with Easton Shin. You're going to still stay with us because I can't do this without you, man. You're my sales captain, dude. You're my team here. If you were in Chicago right now, it'd be great. We'd have a little crew thing going here, and we'd be killing it. Hang on a sec.
You want me to grab a book? I think I got a couple right next to me.
You know what? I will handle it from there. You just hang tight and rest up. I'm just gonna move over here and
over here to my magical.
I don't know what's going on here, but hang on. I gotta just switch over to the camera here.
You do some switching.
I'll switch you.
Aren't you selling anything? Look at all these comic books I have here, guys. Are you kidding me? We've got 10.
Oh, dude, I got so much.
We've got 2 graphic novels, $15, all prepackaged in this beautiful package. Not to mention 2 issues. 2 issues. Are not $30. I'll ship it right to you.
All right. Move this thing back here. Sorry, guys. This is my fault. This is what happens when you're a one-man camera crew. Kevin, I'm sorry about that. Were you done with what you were saying?
Well, I guess so.
Go ahead, man. I'm sorry. I so didn't mean to cut you off. Still learning all this stuff. So go ahead if you.
I was just telling them again about the bundles we got going on.
Okay, great. All right, so we got those surprise bundles. 10 comics, $10, folks. Surprise comics, Marvel, DC stuff, all mixed in there. The 2 graphic novels at $15, and then we have surprise keys going for $38. Worth the same value that we priced them for, right?
Folks, like I said, we got the stuff that we think you would think is fun to read, not necessarily the best on the market. If you want the best, you contact us. We'll show you the best. We'll put our diamonds on the table. But
absolutely.
It's fun to read, and you guys are stuck at home, bored. You're not at your Comic Cons where you're spending your money on the stuff that you like, so we're trying to offer that too.
Right on, Kevin. All right, awesome. So here, let's switch it up here. All right. Now I'm taking it over here. All right.
Kick Bob for me. Kick him.
Okay.
Kick Bob.
Big Pop?
Kick Bob.
Oh, Bob's not in the picture right now. I'll kick him later. But first, I actually want to tell you guys. So, Kevin, this is what's cool about tonight. So, folks, if you haven't seen it so far, I'm just going to give you the quick pitch for Easton Shin. Kevin's going to take care of the graphic novels. I'm taking care of the single issues. Kevin, I'll let you know when it's your turn, all right? You just sit back and chill for a second here, buddy. So, folks, for those of you who haven't read Easton Shin yet and you're watching the show right now and you want to hear about it, this is what it's about. Easton Shin's about a Korean admiral that battled the Japanese in the 1500s. He was outnumbered 10-1, and he beat them 23 times in a row without losing a single battle. It's all based on a true story, and I got a deal going on right now. 4 comics, the first 4 issues of the book. For $1 off the cover price of all 4 books, you get all 4 comics at $10. I cover the shipping costs for the next week. After next Friday, shipping costs will be put back into the site, and we're going to be creating a new incentive. And the reason why you want to buy these books right now, aside from the fact that you're saving a ton of money, is the fact that we have just announced yesterday that we are starting a new publishing outfit called OK Comics. You can see our banner at the top over here, right there.
That's right.
Right there.
On top, right?
right in the top corner. So after we sell through these books here, we are going back to press. And when we go back to press, we're going to start numbering every single print run that we have, and we're going to be dealing out varying covers on Yi Sun-shin. So this is your chance to get in on the ground level here. These are books that do not have the printing numbers listed in them. And, pretty soon these are going to be limited edition books because I'm going to sell through them. Whether I do it here on the show or out in the world, it's going to happen. I can promise you that. We had a lot of sales yesterday, and I guarantee you we will have sales as a result of this show tonight. Let me just work through the rest of the single issues, and I'm going to throw it over to Kevin for you. So, Yi Sun-shin's a trilogy of books. So far, we have released the first 9 issues, but I also got Fallen Avenger right here. It picks up right where Warrior and Defender leaves off. So some of the artwork here, as you can see, we've remained consistent throughout the entire series here. I'm going to pull out issue 9 over here. Issue 9 is right here, Hunter and Destroyer #1. This is our latest and greatest book, folks. All right. So here's the deal we got going on. If you want all 9 comics, it's just $23. All books come signed by me. They will include a personalized letter. I will package these books up, and I will ship them out to you for free. I got your shipping costs covered for the next week only. So this is your chance. You get 9 comics, $23. They all come signed. It's a beautiful thing. All right, Kevin, you take it away with the graphic novels, my friend. I'm going to hold them up for you. Tell them about this book right here.
Hey, no problem. I had a couple graphic novels in my hand.
Oh, you do? Okay, you take it over.
No, you keep it to you.
Oh, you keeping it to me? All right.
All right.
I'm your display girl for a minute. So
Right.
Display guy.
Okay, so what he has in his hand right here is he's got Yi Sun-shin, Warrior and Defender. This is the first graphic novel. This contains all of the first 4 single issues. Not to mention, what's special about this book is, in passing, Onrie was able to contact Stan Lee. Stan Lee actually emailed him back personally, and Onrie submitted some work. So Stan wrote a foreword to Onrie's work, and we were able to put this in this book. That's a beautiful thing. Not only does it contain this foreword from Stan Lee, the first 4 single issues, but in the back it's got 50 extra pages. Go on, Onrie.
Yes, but 50 extra pages.
Interviews with the creative team.
Yep.
Pretty much a road of how Yi Sun-shin came to be in this book. Right now, we got a great deal. We got this hardcover graphic novel. I think we're going for what, $20 right now plus shipping?
$20, Kevin. $20, and shipping is free on this bad boy too.
For a week.
For 1 week. And let's tell them about this one right here.
Oh, so this is Fallen Avenger. So Fallen Avenger, we had Stan Lee do our forward in the first one. So in this one, we needed to get somebody that was equally as tough. So there's a man that goes by the name of Judd Reed. Now what he is he's a Kyokushin karate master. He did the 100-man black belt fight.
Yes, he fought 100 black belts in a row and survived. He's
and annihilated. And he was able to succeed in that tournament/ritual.
He was one of the original students of Maso Yama, who created Kyokushin karate, and I write all about it. And we got all the same. We got new updated backup content in here, so it's all stuff that kind of brings you up to speed. This is what's really cool about the graphic novels. It contains content in there that is not in the single issues.
Absolutely, but it also contains all 4 single issues.
Absolutely. So, folks, what we're doing right now: 2 graphic novels, $40. They both come signed by me, packaged up, sent right to your front door. And we got one more book. As always, we can't forget about Mark's. This is the story of my grandfather's life. During World War II, my grandfather was a Russian Jewish soldier that battled the Nazis. Sorry, I'm kind of moving around. I normally do that at conventions.
You got a little bit of a glare on there, Onrie.
Yeah, I got it. There we go. I got a little bit of glare on there. I see that. So during World War II, my grandfather was a Russian Jewish soldier that battled the Nazis. And he survived. And this is a true account of what he went through. What's really cool about Mark's is this. Mark's features 3 different art styles. And it's really cool because you can see, this is artwork from the first chapter. Okay, and it's got more of like a fairy tale type of style to it. But in the kind of like the middle chapters, we switch up the art style. It's more of like a sketchy, dark style to kind of reflect the more difficult parts of my grandfather's life, because he grew up in Soviet Russia where things were like totally messed up. And for the scenes where he was on the front lines, I really wanted the art to look more realistic. So I hired Dan Doherty to do it, and really put a lot of heart and soul into Mark's. And he covered the middle chapters where I discussed, where I showed you guys what kind of stuff my grandfather went through and what made him such a great hero. And for this week only, $15 on Mark's, signed by me. I will ship it to your front door. All right. Now, I want to tell you guys some cool stuff. Kevin, you're gonna like this, man. So,
what you got going on?
All right, I hit up the manufacturer of the coin company. These are the guys who created the Yisun.
Oh, yes.
Remember this? Our first licensing deal. This thing is awesome. So check it out, guys. This is a 2-ounce silver coin, okay, and it comes with a numbered issue 1 of Warrior and Defender, and a limited print. There's only like 500 of these prints done by Giovanni Timpano. It's actually his very, very first full illustration of Yisun Shin. And I want to see, do I have it here? Let me see. Yes, I do. All right, check it out. So this is a print of Giovanni. This is what got him the job. All right. This is his first illustration of Yisun Shin. And the reason why I hired him is because I just told him to draw a Yi. What he did was he went online and researched who Yisun Shin was and found out that he had a big influence over the turtle ship. And so, he made them the first recorded ironclad warships in history. And he implemented it into the artwork. There's the head of the dragon. You can see it right here. And it comes with that. So these coins, I thought at first like things weren't happening, Kevin. But then I found out that these coins have been selling for like $400 on eBay. They're going off on auction and stuff, and I'm like, that's crazy. I can't believe that's going on.
$400. Wow.
Yeah. So here's what I'm doing right now. If you buy the coin through me, you get it for $300, and I'm saving you the money, and I'll even throw in something extra for you guys too if you're interested in it. But I gotta let you know, this is the only coin I got right now. The manufacturer, I called them up, and they're like, we're almost sold out of everything, so they're almost out. They only have a few coins. I managed to secure like about 5, and that's it. And they said like, you gotta claim them because otherwise we're gonna sell them. And I'm like, all right, so. I'm thinking about it. I gotta actually like front the money for it. But if you guys are interested in the coin at any point, you guys just let me know.
That's a cool collectible.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was digging through the bunker, Kev, and I found some of the posters that we used to sing at conventions. You remember this bad boy right here?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got a couple of these left. This is from our last Kickstarter campaign. All right, first edition printing of the first promo of Yisun Shin Hunter and Destroyer. That's Yisun Shin. That's his face. And in the reflection, we see Baron So. We're leading up to the final confrontation between our hero and the villain. And then we got the Malice poster right here, which is the reflection. And we see the villain and Yisun Shin through the reflection on the sword. So these prints right here, they're going for $10 a pop. And then this one is my favorite illustration of all time. So check this out, folks. This is the multi-figure spread where Yisun Shin is in the middle of the Battle of Myeongyang, and he's just cutting through guys here. This is one of my favorite pieces of art. This took me a year to kind of conceptualize and work with my team to fully render. And it is my favorite piece of art. It's going for just $10. I sign all of this stuff for you folks, and I will make sure it's pressed and shipped well. I'm going to take like 2 cardboard boxes and press it in the center of that, wrap it up with some bubble wrap, and ship it out flat. And it'll get there undamaged. And if there's a problem,
He's signing everything. He's signing everything that you have.
Yes, absolutely.
Sign, and for the next week, no shipping.
No shipping. And on top of that too, Kevin, these are going to come signed and numbered. I just got to count how many of them I got, but I can tell you folks already, I don't have a lot of these prints left. So, you were saying something, Kevin?
No.
No, you're good? Okay, cool. And then the last one I got is the Bruce Lee and Easton Shin back-to-back fighting ninjas, doing all that kind of stuff. $10 on this one. I know for a fact I only got like 11 of these left in stock. So if you guys are interested, it's just forgot what the price on that was. I think it's 15 on this one. Shipped to your front door. So you guys just let me know, and I got you covered on that. We also got the Tales from the Crypt books. All right. So this I only have limited stock on because this is what I was able to secure from the publisher. So I bought these books from them at wholesale. So these single issues are very hard to find now. David Anthony Kraft and I, we wrote a story in the first issue, and it was very well received. I got this single issue that covers it. This is the original cover, going for $10.
Sign it.
And signed it. Yeah, signed for free. Free shipping on this week too. $15 on this bad boy right here. This is the trade in soft cover, and then we got the hardcover right here going for $25. This one I only have 15 copies of, folks. Claim it now or forever hold your peace. And one other thing I'm going to offer you guys every single episode. So the next person who orders Eastern Shin gets a free independent comic. Today's free comic is something you guys are going to absolutely love. It is called Nomad, and it is done by Andrew Caffrey, who I had on the show a couple months ago. I'm sorry. This guy is an incredible creator. His book is fantastic. I believe this is signed, and if it's not signed by him, it's not. What's that?
Nothing.
Okay. You just sit back there. So Andrew does this really wonderful book, and it's about this kind of godlike dude named Nomad, and he's a total badass, and he goes through all this crap, and it's
the borders in that book.
Oh yeah, it's a really wonderful book, and so this is what I offer folks. All right, I've read this book. I love this book. I don't know when I'm going to read it again though, because my stack of books is this high. I figure I'm doing Andrew a favor if I pass his work on to somebody else. So therefore, if you buy Easton Shin tonight, I throw this book in there, you're going to read this, and you're going to be turned on to Andrew just like I was. And you can find him too. I can post the interview that I had with him on Live with Onrie, and you can hear it out, get to know the guy. He's fantastic, really great creator. So the next person who orders anything from our site, you buy anything from our Easton Shin marks, any of these prints, whatever, you get this comic for free. And this is a $10 comic right here, folks. So that's an incentive there for you. And we got t-shirts as well.
How many of those you got?
Yeah, $15 on the t-shirts, Kevin. We got them in sizes from small to 5XL. We're kind of running low on these t-shirts, so I'm going to have to order new shirts pretty soon. And I think I'm going to come up with a new design. What do you think, Kev?
I think that's cool. I wanted to talk to you about that free comic you got going on for everyone.
Oh yeah.
How many of those do you have?
I only have one.
Boom. So why don't we clarify that? Let them know
You
that.
get it free. Yeah, thank you, Kevin. Yeah, excellent. Yeah.
We don't have one for everyone.
Yes, it's not free for everyone. So the first person who buys, you get it. That's it. Just the next order I get after the show goes on. It doesn't matter if you saw the show tonight or not. You get this free comic. So it's a surprise for you. That's what I like. That's how we get people into comics is by surprising them and stuff. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back. Kevin, you and I are gonna share the screen here. I'm gonna turn off the phone here.